All right, what's up, everybody? It's the On-Site Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got our boy Mondo, Dreyway with us today.
What's up, everyone?
Today we're just going to be recapping the Super Bowl, just giving our initial thoughts, and then talking about these moves or lack thereof of the NBA trade deadline. But yeah, to kick things off, what do you guys think? Super Bowl, how'd you guys feel about it? Initial thoughts?
Man, you want to kick it off, man?
Yeah, why not? Honestly, at the beginning of the game, it honestly felt really boring. Low scoring, 0-0 first quarter. So pretty much everybody was just waiting for the fireworks to pop off. And, we got an overtime game. So that was pretty nice to get a pickup of energy from both teams.
Yeah.
But overall, Chiefs did it again. And then Shanahan did it again. So what can you say?
What's that, 3 now?
For who, my homie?
No, for Shanahan.
For both.
For both, bro.
For both.
Three,
right?
3 rings from Mahomes and then
Yeah.
3 chokes from Shanahan,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's tough, honestly.
Everyone was waiting for the halftime show in the beginning before they started picking up.
That boy Usher.
Yeah.
Do you think so? That was the best part of the Super Bowl up until like the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, it was good defense by both teams, so that was entertaining to watch. But who's really there to watch? Like no touchdowns.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, you could really see like the energy started to pick up towards the later part of the game for sure.
Yeah.
Kelsey started to wake up. Patty looked like he started to wake up a little bit too.
Kelsey had 0 catches in the first quarter, right? Or did he
Yeah,
have
it was
one?
something crazy, and they didn't even have a touchdown in the first half. So then, like, going into the second half, it was like a snoozer. And then, like, to you guys' point, fucking fourth quarter, Patrick Mahomes started to take over, Kelsey started to take over, and then overtime was crazy.
Dialed in.
I just feel like the, those fumbles by CMC and Pacheco in the beginnings, like, they're both, I think, like, close to the red zone or on the opposing team side of the field. And then, like, I don't know, it was just very slow and boring.
Yeah, I think Pacheco's was for sure in the red zone, and then I think CMC was at like
The 20 or close to it. But
yeah.
those were critical plays because those would have been touchdowns. And then I feel like they just kept going to Pacheco, bro. And it was just like, bro, like, let Patrick Mahomes take over. And then once they started to give him the ball, it was more like, all right,
Yeah.
here's the kind of the Chiefs we know a little bit. But all right, well, we wanted to grade, the players' performances today. Kind of just give our spiel on how each of them played. And we'll start with, I guess, the baby GOAT or the current GOAT right now with Patrick Mahomes. What's your grade for Armando?
Oh God. I'll give Patrick Mahomes. I'll give him a B. I'd give him an A if he didn't throw that pick. But other than that, I think if he had the ball a little bit more, it would have been better.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of have to give him, in my opinion, you kind of have to give him the A. He was able to pull the comeback, will his team to win, and he made big plays down the stretch. A couple smart QB runs and a couple bombs to McCall Hardman just to seal the deal.
Wait, can I revise my rating? No, really. No, serious. All seriousness. I want to add a plus to it.
He did the extra credit
Yeah,
and
no, I'm
shit.
gonna give him the extra credit because his fourth quarter drive. He really took over in the end.
Winners win, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I feel like he just started to, the pocket started to collapse, just ran up the middle and then gained fucking couple yards. I'll give him like an A- just because of like he didn't really impact the game in the beginning. And then, I'll give him an A-. It was solid. All right, Kelsey, what's your grade, Mondo?
Kelsey. I'm gonna give him I'll give him an A-.
An A-? Okay.
A-. He did pretty good in the fourth. Made some big catches, made big plays. So,
Bumped Andy Reid.
Yeah,
Just had to check him real quick.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, what do you guys think he said to him?
Give me the fucking ball or some shit. I don't know.
He was like, Swift is watching
He's
me.
like, my girl's watching. Give me the ball.
Bro, had to. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you think if that was any other player, like they would have got kicked out. Like I seen AJ Brown tweet about it. He's like, if that was me, I would have get fucking kicked out of the league or something.
If that was any other coach, I feel like it would have been like over for him.
Do you think it was just like excitement, anger, emotion?
Frustration,
Like, what do you think it was?
passion. I think the word is passion for that one.
I think it's just not him getting the fucking ball, dude. Like he just didn't. I think he's such a big piece of their game plan, and they probably weren't utilizing him. And they probably were like trying to do something different. And he's like, bro, like what the fuck are we doing? Like, let me get the ball, like how we used to play and shit. I'll give Kelsey a B+, just because I don't know if it was play calling or coaching or whatever, but he's kind of in that same tier. But he did make some big catches and had like 80 or 90 yards or something.
I said B plus for myself too. I mean, slow start, but that, like you said, could be either play calling or just, the wrong scheme for him in the first half. But he still ended the game with almost 100 yards.
Yeah, arguably could have been MVP, I think, if he would have got a touchdown or something.
And he made big plays down the stretch. Yeah. So,
what about your guys' favorite running back, Pacheco?
Oh, no.
That's the grade.
That's not my favorite.
Man, I'll give him a solid B for effort.
I give him a B minus for fumbling in the end zone.
Yeah, I give this dude like a C.
C plus.
C plus.
I changed mine to C plus.
C plus, bro. Because that fumble, and then he only had like 50 yards, and I feel like...
Actually, yeah, hold up. Wait a minute.
He only had... Yeah, I don't know.
That's not even B territory, bro.
He always runs hard, though. Give him that, but I just can't stand the fucking way he runs.
Yeah.
And these players are kind of in the same tier because they had both big plays, but we'll do MVS and Hardman just together. MVS, I think he caught that first touchdown, and then Hardman, obviously, with the overtime one. What are you guys thinking?
You could kind of rate them, in my opinion, like somewhere around the same level. They made big plays when it mattered the most, and they both were able to score. I think McColl maybe just had a little bit more of an impact during the game. Yeah, I think he had more catches, right? More catches, more yards.
I think, right? Or McColl. I don't know. I get them confused all the time.
Because McColl Hardman had that big catch in that first half.
And he had the walk-off, right?
And he had the walk-off.
Yeah.
So I would give McColl Hardman A minus.
A minus.
Yeah, he left his mark on the game, and then MVS, had some decent catches as well. I'll give him B plus.
I agree with the B for MVS. He wasn't like too crazy, but he wasn't bad either. Like he did his job. McColl, I'm gonna give him that S for that walk off. I mean, for that OT portion, just a little walk off TD. I mean, he got to feel great. I mean, he didn't even know that it was a walk off.
Yeah.
Until Mahomes was like, it's a walk off.
Bro, isn't that crazy? Like how nobody understood the fucking overtime plays. Like,
well, I read something where the Chiefs had multiple like team meetings and game plan schematics regarding the new overtime rules, not just in prep for the Super Bowl, but also throughout the playoffs.
Okay.
So, if that is true, then it's kind of like a slap in the face to Kyle Shanahan, because every single one of the Niners players were saying that they didn't know the rules. So if the Chiefs,
the 49ers didn't like practice any of that, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it seems like, you saw Juszczyk said that he didn't even know the rules and all that stuff. And for the Chiefs to say that they've had plenty of prep time for the new rules, that's on the coach.
Not enough if McColl Hardman didn't know.
But that could just them talking out of their ass in hindsight because they won. But
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like I didn't even realize there was new rules, to be honest.
I didn't know.
I know they were like going to implement it before the season, but I don't know, kind of just forgot about it, honestly.
I didn't even know it was implemented. I was on my 15th Twisted Tea.
Damn. Yeah, you guys are going crazy.
Hey, would you taken the ball or would you have kicked it?
No, what? No, hell no, bro. I'm running with that ball. I'm putting it like in my shoulder pads or in my helmet or something, bro.
No, for the coin toss though.
The coin toss.
If your team won the coin toss, are you?
No, I think I'm doing what the Chiefs did, or not. I think the 49ers won.
49ers won the toss, and
I'm deferring it. I'm deferring it.
Yeah,
and then I'd like to have that last chance, because if you stop them, then you only need a field goal, and then if you but the 49ers, they gave up a field goal, you need a touchdown, so you kind of know where you stand.
Yeah, I think the play there is like, with the new rules, the better coaching decision is to defer it and go on defense first.
Yeah,
because look how it played out. They had a fourth down close to the end zone. Niners didn't score, so they had to settle for the field goal instead of risking getting 0 points. And if you're in that position, points sounds a lot better. But then
like handicaps you almost. In a sense, because like if you're the opposing team or like whatever,
if they score,
like, you have 4 downs to fucking move it. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, and then I think I didn't grade MVS and Hardman. Probably give them just both Bs. They made big plays, but it was just not enough to me. 49ers, let's do Purdy. Let's run through these.
I give Purdy like a C plus.
C plus?
Yeah, he didn't really have a lot of time in the pocket. Chris Jones and the whole D-line for the Chiefs was really pressuring him a lot throughout the game. Yeah. But there were a lot of throws that could have been big plays that he just overthrew, underthrew.
Yeah.
Couple misreads, but that could also be, like I said, due to the D-line. But, if you're a big-time player, you got to make those throws.
Yeah, if you're not just a
game manager.
Yeah. How do you think Purdy played, Mondo?
He played fair.
Fair.
You know, there's fair, good, great. He was definitely fair. Lived up to his name.
Yeah.
I think he's young though. I think he has plenty of time to grow. It just wasn't. It wasn't his time yet.
Nah, he ain't doing shit next year.
Yeah.
I think. I mean,
I'm gonna give him a C. I'll give him a C.
yeah. I mean, I'm in the same boat with you. I feel like it was just a whatever's game. He did miss some big plays, but he also made like a couple, but it just wasn't enough. And then we'll move on to CMC. I'll start this one off. I'll give CMC probably like he did have like 160 scrimmage yards or some crazy shit.
I'm giving him an A-, bro.
A-? I think I'm giving him a B+ just because of the fumble.
I mean, dude, if you look at it, like he was the only one doing anything on the Niners. Like he really left it out all on the field.
Yeah, that's true.
Other than that, like rare CMC fumble, it sucks, but I'd still give him A-.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him B+ still. What
about that trick play though, bro? That trick play was nuts.
His fumble was so early in the game, right?
Yeah, it was like the first drive
or second drive.
He made up for it. I'm gonna give him an A. I think CMC he always runs hard.
Could have been Shanahan too, because he was just fucking calling different shit and like trying to pass the ball. But you want to finish your point? My bad. I cut you off. You said he was running hard.
He was running hard. You know, he's the only in this game. I think he was the only like actual game changer.
Yeah, I can agree on the 49ers side of the ball at least.
What about my homie? He was a game.
Well, on the 49ers side of the ball, Mahomes and Kelsey are for sure.
Getting tired of that guy.
All right, Kittle, Debo, and Brandon.
Kittle,
C-.
Yeah, he was definitely not back with a vengeance this year. Back in the Super Bowl, 1 catch, 4 yards?
I think he had 4 yards, 1 catch, 4 yards. Did he do any great blocks or anything? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Give a fuck about no blocks. I can catch the damn ball and run.
Or you, Mondo? Kittle.
Kittle the little? I'll give him like a D. I feel like he wasn't even there at the game. You know, I didn't really see too much from him.
I just gave him this, what I say, C, just because of the locker room presence, bro, probably. And then his girl probably made somebody, or not his girl. Never mind. I think Kyle Juszczyk girl makes the jackets. Yeah. I was like, she made the jackets probably.
Yeah, she's the drippy one.
All right, Debo and Brandon, Ayuk.
All right, for Ayuk, they got him going a little bit early, then they kind of just went away with him. But he, the plays he did make were big. I don't know if it was just poor pocket presence, pockets collapsing so fast. But I give Ayuk a B. Maybe if there was the O-line defended better against the D-line, he could have had more chance. Like that final play when he cooked Snead on the left, and then he goes down the middle, and then Chris Jones just already tackles Purdy. Yeah. That could have been the walk-off touchdown right there, but
yeah, he was. I think it was that last play where he was like wide open.
It was wide open in the end zone by himself. Nobody near him.
All right, and then
Debo F. Yeah, Debo F. Yeah, weak ass Debo.
What do you think?
That dude is washed.
Debo's washed already.
Debo's washed.
He breaks a leg or knee or something every game.
That's not his fault. He gets injured.
It's his fault. He opens his mouth. That's karma, bro.
Oh man,
it's true, man. Did he wear black Air Forces to the game?
I couldn't tell you.
He probably should have. Man, he did not show up, bro. He was gone.
I did hear to this, like, since we're talking about Brandon Debo, do you see like how he might be out next season?
Yeah, you're talking about the trade, like the trade rumors.
Not trade rumors. I think he might be a free agent or like something like that. I could be wrong, but I know like his girl or his sister or somebody.
Yeah. So I remember what you're talking about. His girlfriend said something that like, oh, we played our final game here at Levi's because we might not be here.
Wait, who said that?
Somebody related to Ayuk. Yeah.
Ayuk's girlfriend said that, and then Ayuk's brother posted some Instagram stories saying that
like, was his brother or sister?
Brother
was posting stories about,
said that we're leaving to Vegas and all that stuff, and that you're all pro 1,300 yards receiver, only caught 3 passes in the Super Bowl.
Damn.
So who knows?
He might be done. He might be gone. Honestly,
I think he should.
Ayuk to the Raiders.
Actually, not a bad fit. They got Jacoby
and
Devontae.
Devontae.
Do they have Jacoby next year?
I don't know. Contract? I don't know exactly, but if that's the 3,
that's a nice 3. I like him. And then if they get a young quarterback, it might be a team to reckon with. All right, we in 2024. Season's a little far away. Who's your guys' Super Bowl predictions for next year, 2025? Super Bowl 2024, 2025.
You want to go first?
You go first.
Oh, come I'm gonna go with the Chiefs and Lions. I hate to say it, Chiefs. I'm getting tired of watching them in the Super Bowl every year. It's like I feel like it's been like a repetitive cycle for the past 3-4 years. But it's a dynasty. They're a good team. I think they're gonna get even better this upcoming year. Yeah. Probably add someone that could actually catch a ball when it matters.
Damn.
Give them some extra firepower.
Mike Evans.
Oh fuck no. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
And then the Lions. I think they're a great team. I think they got a taste. They got a taste this past year. So I think they'll take a little further.
Yeah. I like that pick. But for me, I think I'm gonna go Chiefs and the Eagles. We're gonna have a bounce back year. New OC, no DC, never works well, but who knows? I'm gonna rock with the guys.
We're cutting you off right there. Kelsey's fucking retiring. He's going to the booth.
You might have missed with
no new coaches, bro. AJ Brown doesn't want to be there.
What do you mean, bro? AJ's happy,
bro. I think honestly, if Joe Burrow is back, I might take the Bengals, but I'm on board with you guys. Like the Chiefs, Joe Burrow will be back.
You can't bet against the Chiefs.
Yeah, but just Mahomes and that whole dynasty right now is just too powerful, and I do think they'll add a veteran. There's so many good wide receivers. It seemed like the T. Higgins, the Mike Evans, all that shit.
I think the biggest thing with this Chiefs team is not necessarily the offense, but their defense is just so underratedly good.
But then Chris Jones, they got to pay Chris Jones. Yeah, and then like all those pieces, I guess.
A lot of their new guys are young guys, so they'll stick around, and then as long as they pay Chris Jones,
that's the center right there.
How much longer do you think Travis Kelce's going to be playing for?
Well, he said he's coming back next year for that 3-peat, but realistically, I'd probably give him.
I say two
to 3 years.
Yeah, depending if they win or not. Next year.
He's on that LeBron timeline.
In the NFL, but I'll take Chiefs from the AFC. And then I'm going to just take Bucks, bro, because I know we're just going to reload. We're going to fucking be there. Baker's going to have a full off season, like with the Bucks, or he already had a full off season, but he already had a full year with the Bucks, and he's going to just get that comfortability. We're going to re-sign Mike, bring him back. Defense, I don't know what the fuck it's going to look like, but we'll be there.
Isn't your 2 linebackers free agents? You think they're going to re-sign, or?
I think Levante David will come back, but Devin White, I don't know. I think they can tag him, but I don't know. We'll see. I know they got to do. We're like way over the cap. They're gonna have to do some gymnastics and shit, but we'll be there. Probably not, but we'll be there. All right, now to switch things up into we're going from the football field to the NBA court. NBA trade deadline was last Thursday. Kind of underwhelming. I thought, as a Laker fan, I thought we were going to make some moves, maybe potentially, but then, certain things happen. And I just thought maybe more names would kind of, be on different teams and stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
But it looks like things are gearing up for the, summertime, the off season, with the players that stayed on their teams. But what are your guys' biggest takeaways, or a deal that maybe you saw, or a deal that wasn't made? From that whole thing, and then I'm gonna read off some trades, and we can kind of go through those.
Yeah, so I mean, we're all Laker fans here, so let's talk about the trade rumors. The biggest ones was the D'Lo and Rui and Reeves and all of them for trying to push for either DeJounte or even Trey. I'm kind of happy that we didn't make that trade, because I feel like the drop off, or there's not too much of a drop off between those players. Trae Young is the one that's probably the biggest X factor or bigger impact player. But then again, he does have a liability on defense. So I'm pretty content with what the Lakers did with keeping our future trade picks and keeping our young guys, our main core. But, it ended up hopefully okay. We got Spencer Dinwiddie, so hopefully he could make a big impact and, add more fuel to this Lakers team so they can make that playoff push.
Yeah, they should have just traded Darvin Ham.
Oh, man. For who? For Doc Rivers?
Oh, that's even worse, bro. What is he like? Is he 1-6 right now as a head coach?
Currently right now, probably. I know he had 1 or 2 games. I don't know. No, they won. They won yesterday, I think.
You're talking about the greatest coach of all time for winning in 2008?
The 2008 dynasty Celtics.
Oh, my gosh.
That fucking only have 1 ring. Yeah, I think, you have any takes on the Lakers and staying put?
No, I think we've seen some really good flashes from the Lakers in some of these games, and I think that them staying together as a unit and making some adjustments, I think it'll come together for sure, especially with the new signing that we just had. Yeah. I think it'll make a difference.
Yeah, I'm on board. I think the no trade, over a bad trade was the way to go. And they were saying like, oh, D'Lo in a first and reuse for DeJounte, but I don't think it was like, or something like that. But
they weren't buying. The other teams weren't buying on that from what I read.
And like that honestly isn't even much of an upgrade in my opinion. Right. Maybe defensively kind of because he's just more athletic and stuff. But like I think D'Lo has better shooting, better playmaking, and all those different things. But yo,
pause.
Yeah, pause twice.
Yeah, so I guess off of that topic, because Lakers did good by not making a trade, and then signing Dinwiddie. I'm excited to see how he fits into all this shit.
Morale up.
Any big so I'm just gonna read off some of like the teams that I think had some made some good moves for the deadline, and I'm gonna probably start with the Mavericks acquiring PJ Washington and I think it's Daniel Guilford or however the fuck you pronounce the name. From the Charlotte Hornets for Grant Williams, draft picks, and all that. So I think Seth Curry.
I think that's a dub for
Daniel Gafford. My bad.
The Mavericks. PJ's a solid role player. He'll come and get you buckets, and I feel like Seth Curry's really kind of starting to be a little bit past his time.
Yeah. And they gave up first round picks for it in this deal.
Do you know
like 2027
and what year? I mean,
I think 2027 first round pick.
Yeah, but I mean, PJ's solid. I feel like he's a caliber player that you could catch. You could catch somewhere in the first round. So I think that's still a dub. And Luka needs his help. Nice to see the Mavericks trying to do some stuff to really keep him there, keep him happy.
Yeah, and I think honestly, out of this whole deal, just from like the fucking couple of games they've had, Daniel Gafford, bro's been like balling. Yeah. Like he's catching lobs and like just being a big man, complimenting Luka and all that, and like getting rid of Grant Williams when they're saying he was like a locker room issue, or rumors are saying that. But I think they got a really good deal. And also moving on to the Knicks, I feel like they made really Knicks good. They made that jump, I think, as a team, or it's looking like it. Mm-hmm. But adding Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks, moving off of Fournier and a couple other pieces, I think that Bogdanovic is like perfect for their team.
Yeah, great pickup. Great pickup.
And I feel like they didn't really give up anything. Yeah, they finesse the Pistons.
Yeah, I definitely thought Knicks were one of the biggest winners for trade deadline. I give them. Well, we're not really rating it ABC, but I give them an A.
Yeah. And then the last one, the OKC gets Gordon Hayward for really kind of nothing either. I mean, they got some pieces back, but I think this is a good deal for them, even though Gordon Hayward's like injury prone and kind of doesn't. Yeah, like he's just not Gordon Hayward anymore. The injuries fucked him up, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's had plenty of injuries, but I feel like it's still
it's
solid,
like a veteran piece.
Yeah, it's still a solid move for the Thunder, veteran piece. He can still get you a bucket here and there, but I feel like they definitely should have targeted a big man, to kind of help with that size. And
but they got Chet and who's the other center? They don't.
I think it's just Chet, who's like a true tall dude, big dude.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. The Thunder have been impressive this offseason, though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not broken, don't fix it. They're sitting at the top of the West or around the top of the West. So
it's like hovering between like the top four.
Yeah, right? So just keep rolling.
Sorry ass Clippers.
Oh my god! No, I'm just started on those.
Clippers are actually really good.
That's the annoying part.
And then two underrated deals. I mean, like the trade deadline was ass, but those were probably like the biggest moves. They had the Pascal Siakam deal like before the deadline. Yeah. So I think that was probably the biggest move overall as far as like trades. But two underrated deals. Patrick Beverley going to the Bucks. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I like that. So ever since Drew Holiday left, the defensive rating for the Bucks really took a major dip. But I mean, how much of a difference is Patrick Beverley to Drew Holiday? That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
But the one thing that he will bring is that effort and energy on defense. So hopefully it'll turn around. And I mean, he could still knock it down too from three. So he's not really like a ball dominant guy. So
it's like kind of perfect with what
he could mesh in and just be knocked down on three and give good effort on defense. He'll be solid. I like that pick for them.
Definitely gonna bring the grit to the team.
Yeah, he already started. You seen the clips where already picking up dudes full court.
I think he even squashed the beef with Dame Time.
D-Lil.
I think he had to. He posted a tweet and shit about it. Saying,
like, you know what's crazy?
What did he say?
Like, let's squash it. Or something. He literally just said, like, let's squash the beef or some shit.
You know what's crazy? I feel like that dude has to do that at every team he goes to, bro. He got to do it with Westbrook when he was on the Lakers.
Yeah. He beefs it. I think it's obviously one of those guys that you love to have on your team, but you fucking hate him.
Yeah.
When he's off your team. Like, I loved him when he was on Lakers. Now I fucking hate him again. So
shit, I don't even like him on the Lakers.
He did some funny stuff, though.
And then another underrated move, old veteran Kyle Lowry to the 76ers. I think, Joel Embiid's TBD. I think he's done.
The Sixers got a wagon on the way.
Yeah, man. It's going to be.
Hey, practice about to be.
Pause.
What you mean, bro?
What you mean by?
Hey, I mean,
like they're gonna clap?
He's in a clap, like on defense.
Like clap on D?
I mean, I don't know, man. Just take it what you think.
You know why, bro? You know why you're saying that?
Why?
Y'all low-key built the same, bro.
Hey, pause.
Double cheeked up, bro.
Hey, don't look at me in the eyes when you say that, bro.
Yeah, you look, you got a Kyle Lowry body.
Hey.
Yeah, that's your player comp, bro. It might be his player comp, bro. I think about it now, physically and on the court, bro.
Hey, man, he's a vet. He's really a vet.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, pause.
Hey, real quick on Kyle Lowry though, like he's actually been in the league for a pretty long time. Isn't he like almost year 20 now?
Yeah, he's pretty old.
I couldn't tell you. I know he's like 38.
Yeah,
I think we had this conversation. We were saying like, bro, he's old. I remember on the Rockets. You said the Grizzlies, like. Right, I don't know.
That's why I was kind of happy when the Kyle Lowry to the Lakers trade talks was happening. I was like, dang, another old dude.
Oh, like when he was on the before he went to the Heat.
Yeah, he was like a big trade target for the Lakers.
Bro, he's always been a fucking big trade target for the Lakers. It's kind of annoying.
The whole NBA a trade target.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, do you think the Lakers tax is real?
Yeah, it's definitely real.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think teams don't want to work with them. Like, bro, look at the Knicks and the Pistons, bro. Like, we would have had to give up. Like, I know they got like some pieces or whatever, but we would have had to give like at least 2 first.
Yeah,
or some crazy shit.
It's
like
insane.
It's kind of just annoying, honestly. But I respect it, bro.
So off topic, little side mission here. LeBron. There's been stuff about him leaving early.
Oh yeah,
or picking up the option. Like, what do you think on that? Like, do you think he's gonna stick around, or do you think he's gonna go?
I think LeBron's probably gonna stay. To be honest, like starting a new career, like looking in his eyes, like his kind of story is like everywhere he's gone, he's had a legendary career. So doing that at any other team and starting like from scratch would be a lot of work for him to do in terms of legacy wise. Unless the team that he would go back to would be like Cleveland or Miami. He's just picking up where he left off. But in my honest opinion, he's gonna stay at the Lakers.
What is your honest opinion
on LeBron?
Yeah, what do you think he's gonna do this offseason?
This offseason, I think he's gonna look back and see what Bronny did this past year and where he's projected. Probably throw out a couple.
I think right now he's projected to go undrafted. So
LeBron's just gonna throw a couple more tweets out saying
some cryptic.
He could really play in the NBA right now.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he makes all the right. Bronny makes all the right moves in college and stuff, but it's just not. I don't think he's there yet.
Needs more time.
Yeah, that's my rec league opinion.
You think LeBron, if he stays with the Lakers, they'll retire his jersey?
Nah, I think you got to get like another ring.
At least 2 chips. Huh?
I mean, look, Paul Gasol had 2. He was an important piece.
But I mean, if you look at it as like accolades wise, he did break the scoring record on the Lakers.
Yeah. And I mean, just because of his name, now I'm changing my answer. Yeah, I think they probably will because he did break the record. He did bring a championship over here. He's just a A-list superstar in the NBA. So
LeBron, I think LeBron does want his name up there with all those Laker greats.
Yeah. So he's been with the
Lakers. Got too many, bro. We were just at the Crypt and like the Crypto.com arena, and like me and Vaughn were looking at all the jerseys and we're like, bro, we're not gonna have no numbers by the time like 200 years comes by.
Everybody's about to be like 85, 74.
For real, bro. Some crazy numbers. But yeah, you think he'll move?
I don't think so.
I think at the end of the day, I think he's just gonna ride it out.
My glorious king is gonna stay with me.
Shit.
He's been with the Lakers since what, 2018?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now how it's gonna fucking go down.
You got the script?
No, but it's gonna be free agency, bro. If the Lakers don't win a championship this year, we're gonna get a Mitchell or a Trae Young with a questionable trade package, and then he's gonna resign. But if we don't get any of those guys, he's gonna be on the move. Or if Bronny gets drafted. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode of the On-Site Podcast. Tune in next time, and we'll see you later.
Thank you, guys.
I don't care what they talking about. If I paid the pad for you, would you walk it out? Would you stay 10 toes when you hear that shit blow? When it all goes black and you're moving slow-mo, whoa.